So today is May 20th, which it is like 2 months away from my birthday. But anyway, it is time for my daily rant. So come on in, y'all. So I know y'all seen that janky ass video that Diddy put out after the video came out of him whooping on Cassie. The same video that he said didn't exist and it was lies. Yeah, that video came out and then he wants to apologize and say that he's a changed man and he was in a dark place and blah 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 yakety smackety Kinnico whatever, right? Now, I seen somebody in my comments like, I'm not going to judge and I can't judge because everybody fucked up. And granted, we all do some crazy, shady ass, fucked up shit in our lifetime, right? And we have to be accountable. We all done did some crazy, fucked up shit. We all have committed sin. Nobody is infallible. Nobody is without sin. Nobody is that cavalier that they think that they are better than the next man. So don't think I'm coming for Diddy as if I have not fucked up in my life and I have not put hands on a nigga when he tried me. Yeah, I smacked the nigga before and I done been in a abusive relationship before. I get it on both ends. I done been the abuser and I done been abused. Okay, so don't think I'm coming from I'm just a victim. No, 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 no. Because I'm not one of these people. Like, I'm reading this book by Don Miguel, and it talks about that the biggest addiction that people have is being addicted to suffering. And I realized that most people want to play the victim. They the victim in their life. Somebody did this to them. Somebody did that to them. Why he do this to them? Why he do that? He did this to me. She did this to me. That job, the government, the people, Trump, whatever, the food industry, whatever. Right? It's always somebody that you can blame for your own downfall and for your own fuck ups in life. Right? I get it. But in this daily rant, we hold them motherfuckers accountable, okay? Because the same way that you can play the victim is the same way that you can be the person that is doing the abusing, right? And this is my whole thing. I get it. All these niggas want to run to Diddy and talk about, you know what I'm saying? We understand Puff and everybody make mistakes. And I believe all them niggas that's in the comments is probably niggas that either hit on the bitch before or saw they boy hitting on the bitch and they ain't say shit. Because I seen one of my homeboys in the comments and I know for a fact that he was in the room when that nigga was hitting on me and he ain't say shit. And to this day, he still friends with that nigga, riding with that nigga, and excuse everything that he ever did to me and any other bitch that was in his life. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day, okay? But this is my daily rant. All of these people that's coming out and they being exposed, right? We have to realize that motherfuckers is human, and that's the problem. These people get fame, get fortune, and people forget that these people are flat out humans and they make mistakes. Okay, Diddy is just as human as you and me. He ain't no bigger, he ain't no better. Because he got a couple dollars does not mean that he is better than you or me, and that's the problem. The problem is that we as humans put people on a pedestal because of their financial gain, and that ain't right. You shouldn't be putting nobody on a motherfucking pedestal if you ain't put yourself on the pedestal first. Trust and believe. I don't put a Beyonce, I don't put a Rihanna, I don't put a Michelle Obama, I don't put none of these motherfuckers on the pedestal higher than me. I don't care who you are, what you did. I don't look up to nobody. I don't look at nobody as an icon. Miss Netta and Charles, I don't look at nobody as an icon, right? I don't even look at myself as an icon. I look at myself as a person that's doing what God want me to do, and I turn on the camera and I talk my shit the way that it needs to be said. And if it affects somebody in a positive manner, then I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. That's my alarm going off for my trade. But we got to stop looking at these people like they bigger and having these expectations, because when you have expectations for somebody, they're going to fail you. They're going to disappoint you. And that's the problem. People be looking at these people and having these expectations and expecting for them to be bigger and better, and not realizing you putting all these expectations on somebody, and now you disappointed, and now you mad, now you in your feelings, now you going on rants and all this bullshit. Don't expect for these people to be no bigger and no better than the pastors, no bigger, no better than your mama, than your auntie. Your mama and your daddy ain't even perfect. So why y'all think these motherfuckers perfect? And that's the thing. Stop setting yourself up to be disappointed by people that you don't even fucking know. And another thing, stop riding for people that you don't know. You don't know these people. You ain't did no research. You ain't sat in a room. You ain't did discernment. You ain't did none of that shit. You just blindly following the motherfucker because they got money, because they supposed to be lit. This That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I think that we need to be held accountable for even putting this nigga in this position. Like, seriously.